Okay, now we're back. Is that fix the problem or no? I don't know why there's fucking problems sometimes. To be honest, I have no clue. I think, I don't know, just Mixer sometimes gets glitched. I think that's what it is. But it's okay. But yeah, no. Listen, I ain't doing shit today. Don't expect anything. I'm just chilling. Fucking, I was having a bad day today, so I just didn't want to like not go live as well today because yesterday I didn't go fucking live either. So I was like, all right, it's not good. And in case you're wondering, I'm still waiting on those live view modems. I should get them. Are you guys? Am I not talking right now? Do you not hear what I'm saying? Yeah, you do. I feel like I just don't fuck with me, okay? Listen. Yeah, I'm still waiting for those things. Hopefully by Monday they come because it's the weekend. So I don't know if they ship things on the weekend. I think they do, but I don't really know if UPS like mail shit on Saturdays and Sundays. So Saturday but not Sunday. Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully I get it then by then, or hopefully I get it by Saturday because then it'll be 3 days since I've ordered it. So 3 days. I mean, that's pretty quick though. I guess I can't really expect something in 3 days. But we'll see. Let me see. He has no schedule. Who are you talking about? Me, dude? Definitely a piece of crap. Has no schedule. Yeah, dude, I have no schedule. But I have never had a schedule in my life, homie. So, what do you mean? Thank you, dude. It's fine. It's not like your PC's desynced or something. What do you mean? What's up? Are you going back to YouTube? I mean, not currently. Creepier. No, they do. I don't know. We'll see. If we get the fucking shit. Oh, yeah, my driver's license too, bro. Yo, so I fucking had to fill out some paperwork. I had to fill out this paperwork, dude. So basically, all right, first of all, I don't know how to get my fucking license back. So I had filled out this paperwork, and it was like, so I went to the DMV, and I called them, or I went to the DMV, and I'm like, how do I get my license? I'm here to pick up a new one. And they said, you got to fucking go on the online to get a renewal of your license. And I said, okay. I went online and like they told me to call this number, and I called a number, and then they're like, no, this is not the right number. And then I went, and I don't know how to get my fucking license renewed, honestly. So I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm filling out this paperwork that I'm going to give them tomorrow that I had to fill out today, but I don't know. They said they don't take paperwork, but that's what online it says to give the paperwork to them. So I just think they're so disorganized. The DMV is so disorganized. They have no idea what the fuck what is going on. And I'm going to go to the thing tomorrow with the application. And if they say that this is not for us, I'm going to say, yeah, it is. Like, y'all are fucking lying to me. Y'all are fucking with me. So I can't order a Florida license if I don't live there anymore. I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. It was just like fucking annoying, dude, because I'm sitting there trying to get a fucking license, and I'm sitting there on the phone for fucking 2 hours with people from the DMV, which I have to wait an hour to get on the phone with, by the way. And I'm just like, and they're just like, yeah, we can't help you. Fuck off. And I'm like, okay. And I went to the fucking DMV too, and they didn't do shit for me. I'm not rolling weed, by the way. This is not weed. This is CBD. I'm using a fucking roller because I don't know how to roll. No, it's CBD because I have anxiety, bro. This shit really like helps me, dude. I mean, I don't really like, it's not that great. Oh, just horrible. This is horrible. Hold on, that did not roll well. CBD is not the best. Like, it makes me just feel like tired and shit. But I mean, it's not too bad. Like, honestly, it like makes me feel like okay. Only when I have anxiety. If I don't have anxiety and I smoke CBD, it's fucking pointless. Yo, this shit does nothing for me. Or no, this fucking paper is not sticking together. I have no idea why. Alright, I'm just gonna fucking... That's good enough. Okay, never mind. All of it just fell out of the paper. I gotta restart. I have that happen all the time. What do you mean? Oh yeah, with CBD? No, it sucks, dude. What are my future plans for streaming? I mean, you know, fucking what I'm doing. Alright, I literally just have to restart. Hold on. All of that shit just fell out of the paper because I fucking dude, I like joints, I really do, but I don't know how to roll joints, or I know how to roll them, but I'm just not good at rolling them because I shake too much and my hands are too shaky. So I have to use a fucking like rolling device, and it sucks because they're not good.
You'll get a printed temporary one. You will have to claim residence. Bring your old ID. If you just have your passport, you will get a temporary license anyway. Go to the DMV up north much quicker. Also check DMS. Hope anxiety gets.
No, it's just a one-off thing. It's fine. Thank you, dude. Yo, send me the address to the one that I should go to, because honestly, like, I don't know which one I should fucking go to. So there we go. Roll that shit, and then we throw this fucking paper in it. Yeah, no, I should get like a raw cones or whatever, but like I like this because it's just the papers by themselves. Like I like smoking the joints. It's like super more relaxing than smoking a bowl, because when you smoke a bowl, it's super, it hits you too heavy, and it makes me like just feel a certain kind of way. Even if it's just CBD, I just don't like it, and it burns my throat and like all this other shit. Like I really do not like smoking bowls to chill. I like smoking bowls if I'm trying to like, you know, get fucked up, but that's when I smoke CBD, that's like, I'm not trying to get fucked up, you know? But I don't know. Yeah, I know how to roll. I'm just not good because I like shake a lot and stuff. I have like, I don't know, blood sugar issues or something. Let me see, hold on. Let me get my thing. I do like spliffs as well. I like spliffs with CBD or just regular weed. I actually am not gonna lie. After I came back from Europe for a month, I like really fuck with spliffs now. Before I went to Europe, I never really fucked with spliffs because obviously I could just put just normal fucking weed inside of it. But I feel like, I don't know, a little bit of tobacco with it makes you feel a certain kind of way. It gives you that lightheadedness. It gives you that like that relief of like stress, along with, because like THC gives me anxiety as well. So if I'm smoking THC instead of CBD, then a little bit of tobacco is like a nice feeling. Thank you, MP. I appreciate that, homie. I mean, now granted, I'm still healthy, and Gary is not gonna fucking win on shit, dude. And I still fucking work out, and I feel great. But, you know, tobacco, CBD, it's not or fucking THC is not a bad mix. Granted, it's like a European thing. I don't know. In America, people don't really do that. I went to the store, and he's like, why are you buying loose tobacco? And I said, well, to put it with my weed in a joint. And he said, why do you do that? Just smoke a backwood. It's the same nicotine. And I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to get fucked up on nicotine. I'm trying to get a slight amount of tobacco with the weed. But I don't know. Breaking the law on stream. No, this is CBD. I bought this from the store. I literally, there's a store down the street, the CBD store. I literally bought this from the store, dude. So don't worry about that, homie. I look terrible. No, I don't look terrible, bro. I look so much better. People have been complimenting me. They said that I'm starting to look a hell of a lot better. Like my bags are not so. I mean, you can't really tell with this lighting, but look at this. My bags are like not really a thing, dude, anymore. Like I don't have any fucking black eyes or like weird fucking facial issues from before. CBD's a gateway drug, bro. CBD is very helpful. When, like, okay, some people say when you have, for you, for example, when you have anxiety, do you smoke weed, THC? Or do you not, Because, like, does it help you when you smoke THC, does it help you? Because me personally, if I'm having anxiety already, I can't smoke THC. I cannot. It's going to fuck me up. So that's when I opt for the CBD instead. But not all the time. Because if I smoked CBD all the time when I had anxiety, then I would start to get like maybe reliant on it. So, you know, every so often type shit. People say like sativa, or no, like indicas. People say indicas help you. It's just normal kunai. If people say indicas help you with anxiety, but I disagree, dude. Either way, THC is always going to give me anxiety no matter what. Even if I don't have anxiety and I smoke weed, I still will feel anxious for like if I smoke too much. So I only smoke, if I smoke a bowl, I'm only taking 1 or 2 hits. And that's really it. Like 1 or 2 hits like every 30 minutes, you know what I mean? It's really not that much. Because I do like the relaxing feeling, but I don't like the anxiety, dude. You're going on and on, I know. I have a little bit of anxiety, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just have these days. CBA all works towards anxiety the best if you don't smoke a while. What is CBA? Oh, like cannabinoid or something? Yeah. No, I don't know, dude. I don't know. What do you do to fix your anxiety in the chat? What's like your main thing for anybody? Going to the gym. I mean, when I work out, it actually does like help with anxiety, but I didn't work out today because I just couldn't go. Like I just was not feeling great today. So I don't know. Or like jerking off, like nah, that doesn't help. I can't even get hard when I have anxiety. That's jerking off ain't gonna help with that. Like I can't even think of anything sexual. If I watch porn or think of anything sexual when I'm anxious, I just feel disgusted. Like it's like if I open porn when I have anxiety, I actually feel what I'm watching is completely disgusting. Like it just doesn't look good or appeasing. Yeah, we're just chilling, Purple Bear. I don't really want to play COD. You know, honestly, Edge had a good idea. I could go take Snoopy for a walk or something on stream, but like, I don't know. Don't really want to. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's not a good idea. And also, it's 40 degrees outside, which isn't bad. It's a nice breeze right now. I can feel the cold air coming in. It's really nice.
Bro, I've been following you for a while now, and you're really the best streamer. Thank you. Bro, streams help me out. CX.
Hey, thank you, all boys. I appreciate that, homie. Yeah, I hope I can just get those modems ASAP, so I can like do this this thing. So I think this anxiety is coming from because I raised that money a couple days ago for the trip, and then I'm here not on the trip. So that's like, you feel what I'm saying? Like I just feel like some anxiety if I just like do other things because I have, you know, I don't want to like let people down or something. Or people to say like scammed or something. I mean, granted, some of you guys say it's okay, but it's not I guess it's not really that, it's not as much about a letdown, I guess. It's just like a letdown for myself more so than other people. Like I try to hold myself to like a high expectation. So when I go live, I want to, you know, obviously provide something of value. And sometimes I feel like when I go live, nothing of value is being put out there. Which makes me feel bad. Because you know, it's my jobs. This is my, you know, this is my work. So I want to always, it's like when you go to a job, right? If you go to a fucking, if you're an accountant or something, or you're a cook, and you burn all your food at your job that day, like that sucks. You feel like shit. I mean, I guess, you know, yeah, people really enjoy. People just enjoy watching a stream and just like chilling and stuff. But I feel like that's not the majority. I feel like most people like to see something and not just chill. I mean, the people in the chat that say it's okay are the, you know, the minority that talks. Most people don't chat, I feel.
Will there ever be another platform to post memes? I miss the recap days.
Yeah, I saw you talking in the offline chat about that. Yo, I think, yeah, I mean, one day, it's not time yet, because if I, this is what I'm afraid of, right? If I do a thing like a fucking forum for like recaps and stuff, like I want to do that, but I also don't want it to spiral out of control as it has done before. So I'm holding off on like a forum for now. Even with moderation, some people can be like over the top. One day though, it's just, I have to see when the time is right. I mean, obviously moderation can really stop a lot of that, but I don't know. Sometimes it's a little bit weird. But yeah, Mr. Pipe, one day I do plan on opening something like that again, but just not currently. I mean, yeah, we were thinking, me and the mods were thinking about doing like a meme channel on Discord, but that never works. We tried that before. It doesn't really work on Discord, to be honest. People don't really post relevant memes on Discord.
Set expectations low and deliver. Sounds cliche. Set the bar reasonably. Set them so low that anything that happens you can provide content. You set the bar place. You already are so transparent with fans when you go live, but also want you mentally sane.
Hey, well, I'm a lot more mentally sane now than what I used to be, so it's okay. I've gotten a grip on myself very, very recently. You know, dude, months ago, I was not sane at all. Like, I was, like, fucked in the head a little bit, and I had some problems. I had some mental issues, like, personal mental issues, you know, I felt bad about myself, and I felt like that I brought no value to the world. But, you know, I've stepped back and like looked at myself, and I was like, all right, that just can't be true. Because at the end of the day, I should be able to value my own self. I don't know why you guys are laughing. I don't know why that's funny, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those 20s things, right? You know, everyone feels that way. I mean, do you guys have like personal value issues? Because I have some issues that I don't talk about because I don't like people knowing all of my issues, because some people like to use that against you. But I guess that's not really a thing anymore. So I guess I can talk about it. I mean, yeah, I mean, besides the streaming anxiety, but I also have some like personal valuement anxiety, I guess. I don't really know what it's called or how to explain it. But sometimes I wake up and I look at myself in the mirror and I'm just like, all right, what value do I bring to this world? I mean, I know that people who watch my stream enjoy watching, and that's value, but sometimes it's hard to see. I mean, I don't really talk to Kim about it sometimes, but I'd rather not talk to Kimberly about my problems, you know, because, you know, I just want her to be able to like talk to me about her problems, right? So I don't really want to talk to her about my problems because I feel like I don't want to be one of those people that are like how do I explain this? If she has a problem or anxiety, I want her to be able to talk to me about it. But if I talk to her about it, now it's like maybe she doesn't feel comfortable around me because I'm supposed to be like holding her up if she feels bad. And I don't want to like cause that, like give her anxiety. Does that make sense? Like you have to be strong for the people around you. And if you're not strong for the people around you, who do they have to rely on? You know what I mean? Thank you, Kiara. You're an excellent dude. Thank you. Take pride in IRL. You're one of the OGs. I mean, sure. I mean, there's a lot of things I do take pride in, but sometimes it goes deeper than that, you know? I mean, if you're good at your job, do you still feel bad about that sometimes? Apart from Kim, who do you consider the people around you? I mean, Kimberly and the people who watch my stream are essentially the ones around me at this point in time. Like, there are some people I talk to online, but, you know, they're not like everyday people, you know? They're like people that are sometimes there every so often. You know, like Stevie G is a good friend of mine. But, you know, he lives in Houston, so he's not here all the time.
We know you left for personal reasons. We all change. I replayed that VOD, cringed myself to sleep. I felt so fat when 6 months prior I was 39 pounds lighter. You make us feel awesome because we are all relatable. I am here because I believe in you and change.
Well, thank you, Midge. I appreciate that, homie. No, I don't want to try Klonopin or Zoloft or anything. I don't need any of that shit. My anxiety is not that often, dude. It's like probably once every like 3 days or something. Or something. Like, it's not that bad, like, to be fair. I don't need fucking drugs and like anxiety medication and stuff. That's ridiculous. Because those always have bad side effects as well. You shouldn't take any, like, unless you have like crippling anxiety, you shouldn't take drugs to make yourself feel better, because then you're just going to rely on that. When's the trip? Well, I'm just waiting for my modems to come in for the live view, and then we can go. As well as, you know, I have to fill out this paperwork for a renewal license, like a renewed license. I don't know. I have anxiety too, and I haven't done fuck all day, bro. When I wake up late, usually I wake up at like 2 o'clock. When I wake up at like 5 o'clock or something at night, or 6 o'clock at night, dude, I feel bad. I feel so bad. Makes me feel like I've done nothing all day. So, sleeping all day is not fun. I do not like it. But sometimes I just don't wake up until 5, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I fucked up. Like, my whole day is gone. What am I gonna do? All right, the CBD did not really help me that much. I'm not gonna lie. I feel that way at 2, but 5, I mean, I wake up at 2. 2 is like 10 o'clock in the morning for me. And then now with the daylight savings, being, it gets darker earlier. Oh boy, that's not good. I woke up the other day. I woke up yesterday at 6 o'clock. So I went to sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I woke up at 6 p.m. And I'm like, damn, I did not see the sun for 24 hours. I was like, this is bad. Like, I fucked up. Have Midge go to the DMV with you and take your passport. Anxiety can be a bitch, but don't let it keep you down. Think of it as climbing the next mountain and you're not allowing yourself to quit. Yeah, I mean, I don't let it keep me down. But sometimes it does make me feel bad and like not go live and stuff. Waking up at 6 a.m., that's not happening, Tyler. I will, unless I have to, that's never happening. You need to work on your friendship skills? Yo, 100%, dude. 100 fucking %. But that's so hard. Like, I'm definitely not the best of friend to people in terms of like, being a therapist. If any of my friends have any like issues that they need to talk about, I'm not the person to talk to because I have no idea how to relate to what everyone else is saying. Like, I find it so hard to be able to like relate to people. I don't want to use the word like empathy or sympathy or anything like this because it makes me come off as like a fucking sociopath, but I do have issues with sympathizing for people if they have a problem.
But Paul, I have severe anxiety regardless of being prescribed anxiety meds. Does it mean I want or need to take it daily? No, can I? Yes, also DMEDU address. My brother won't get out till 2028. Paul, you need a routine outside of streaming. Be cultured.
I mean, I have a routine. I do chores around the house. I, go grocery shopping. I work out. I do have a routine, but, that's just part of life. That's not really something that's going to help you. I mean, it helps a little bit, I guess, but, I mean, it's just part of life, so not really. Like, everyone has routines. Unless you, I guess, wake up and do literally nothing all day. That's not going to make you feel good. But, I don't do that. Do you do things you like? What do you mean? Do I do things that I like? I mean, I like everything that I do. Of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Doing your community hours to get in the schedule? Dude, I have some community... Okay, right now, I think I have 15 hours out of the 80 done. Which is fine, because I don't have to finish the community service for a while, you know what I mean? I have until, I think, 2021 or something, so. I mean, 80 hours is a lot, dude, so, I have like 15 right now. Community service for what? About a year and a half ago, I snuck into a convention and they said that I was trespassing, so they gave me 80 hours of community service. Complete bullshit, but I'm not going to get into it. Melatonin makes me want a neck as soon as I wake up. What do you mean? I take melatonin sometimes when I can't sleep. It helps a little bit, but you're cleaning trash? Yeah, I mean, just like, whatever I can find. You go to jail if not completed. Well, I have another year and a half to complete it, so I'm fine. And I wouldn't go to jail. If I didn't complete the community service hours, I wouldn't go to jail. What they would do is they would just put the trespassing on my record. Basically, they gave me this thing. If I complete the community service hours, the trespassing doesn't go on my record. If I don't complete it, then it goes on my record. That was basically it. It's not really like a big deal, you know? It's just like a trespassing thing. Your biggest mistake was to go to Texas and save on income tax. What the fuck is there in Texas? I mean, there's plenty to do. There's plenty of things in Texas. It wasn't a mistake, though. I mean, I've saved a lot of money in Texas compared to LA, at least. I mean, shit. Saving 60% more money. I mean, my rent per month is so cheap, dude. Compared to LA, where it was like half of my income or something, so. How'd you trespass? Didn't you buy a ticket before you went in? Yeah, that's why I said it's bullshit, but I'm not gonna get into it. Yeah, I had a ticket, but I still snuck in, and they fucked up, so they put it on to me. You know, they let me in. Well, they sort of like they let the thing that I snuck in with in, and that was their fuck up. But then like I was just doing it for a joke, like a YouTube video, but with Sam. But whatever. Either way, Texas having like a 20% or less income tax is so much better than California's 40%. And I wouldn't stream the community service. No, that's not a good idea. That's stupid. Come to Houston, I can pick you up, stay at my house. Thank you, Stevie. I mean, I'm not going to Houston anytime soon, but I did not like Houston when I went there last, so. Spend some of that saved money on shit to do with the stream. Well, I mean, we do. I mean, I just spent $400 on modems for the live view, so that's pretty good. You need someone to talk to about your problems. I mean, I do have someone to talk to about my problems. I have you guys. You sit here and you listen to me ramble. You know, I'd rather talk to you about my problems than Kimberly or something. Just because I don't want to make her feel like a certain kind of way, like obligated or something. Like, I don't know, you question mark me, but it's like nobody wants to listen to other people's problems, you know? I mean, maybe you guys do, but like, I feel like in real life it's different. Like in a real life person. Like, I don't really know how else to explain it. I know it's my girlfriend, but obviously, but I don't know. I feel like it's not. Like, I mean, I know you're supposed to, but I just, you know, I want to be the strong one, you know? I want to be the one that is super strong and people can, like, lean their shoulder on. And if I have problems and I explain my problems to people, I come off as, like, a weak person. Or something, right? I mean, that's my mentality, at least. I mean, dude, I have never... Growing up as well, I never spoke to my parents about any of my problems.
Do you feel like your stress to serve viewers makes you feel like you are a void when it comes to not meeting our expectations? Baby steps you have shown are vulnerable about it. One of YouTubers show that side of you that others wouldn't love.
I mean, yeah, there's, you know, like I said, the stream anxiety for being entertaining and stuff, but, you know, it goes deeper than that too. I mean, if you guys really want to listen to my problems, I can tell you other things that make me feel bad. That make me feel like less of a person. But then it's going to get into really like judgmental sort of like things. And I don't really like being judged on problems that I am trying to, work on. Because that's what people on the internet do. They judge you. But basically, it's just like, I have like emotional problems sometimes, or like all the time, where I cannot feel for other people. Therefore, it makes me like feel sad because I feel like isolated. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't really know if that makes sense to you guys. What's up, bro? How you doing? What's up, XO? Like, okay, how do I explain this in a way that people aren't gonna just be like, oh, you're a fucking weirdo? I mean, I've said this before. My friends, let's say they have, a problem. And I try to talk to them about their problems. I come off so uncaring because I don't feel anything towards their issues, and I honestly just don't care. But I want to care. But I just don't. Tried donating some time to a homeless shelter or an animal shelter in the day. Take care of your community service. Yeah, I mean, can you actually get community service hours just by donating money? It's part of autism. I mean, that's what I think, but, I'm not going to blame it on something. That sounds kind of crazy. I don't know. Because, like, even growing up, like, I never talked to anyone about my problems. I mean, maybe that's, like, the issue. So I don't talk to people about my problems because I just don't think they want to hear it, honestly. Because I can only really see things from my own perspective. And I know that I don't like talking to people about their problems unless it's like my girlfriend. Therefore, I just don't do that, And I also have issues with, self-centeredness and, things like that. Like growing up as an only child with, with parents that worked a lot. It was really...
Hey, I didn't know you were on Mixer cause I don't use Twitter. Can you do some Discord chats right now so we chat with you, man?
No, because Discord just aids on voice chat, dude. And someone could just say like the N-word or something, and that's not good. But maybe another time. Yeah. So I don't want to come off as like vulnerable and like all this other shit, and so I don't want to come off as vulnerable. I also don't have other perspectives very well. Like I can't put myself in other people's shoes, and that also creates anxiety for me because, like I said, it makes me feel like isolated. Do you guys deal with those problems too? Or is that like not a normal thing? Like growing up, I didn't have any friends because I just wasn't able to be a good friend, And I didn't really talk to people because I was just like, nobody wants to talk to me anyways. You're depressing us. Well, this is why I don't like talking about my problems. I don't want to depress anybody. It's just like, I'm just telling you reasons why I have anxiety. And I tried going to a therapist around here, but I did not like that. I did not like therapy. They did not give a fuck about anything I was saying. And I could tell. And I actually asked her that. I asked the therapist that. I'm like, do you care about what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, of course we care. I'm like, why do you not respond to anything that I'm saying then? She's like, well, it's not my job to respond. It's my job to listen. And as soon as she said that, I just fucking left, and I just didn't go back ever again. I was like, bro, I'm not going to pay you money just to listen to me talk, because anyone can do that. If you're not going to give me any feedback, why am I coming here? I mean, granted, the therapist was literally the same age as I was. She was like she was like 27, right? And I'm 25. So I was like, all right, this chick has no idea what the fuck, like, what to say to me, dude. But I don't know. The only therapist that ever really did anything for me was the fucking, what's it called? The hypnotherapist that I went to on stream that one time. That really helped me. Because I was able to like go deep in my mind and like go in like a different state of mind with him when I got hypnotized, and I was able to talk to him about stuff. So I wish there was hypnotherapy like around here. But it was also hella expensive, like $200 a fucking session. And I was like, geez. And the problem here is, with my anxiety, is that I know these are my issues, right? These are problems that come from me, deep down. Therefore, I'm the only one who can fix my own problems. But in order to fix my problems, I have to see other people's perspectives, which I can't do very well. Like, I try to, but it comes off as superficial. Because for somebody who doesn't really have certain emotions, it's hard to realistically feel what other people are feeling without just lying and pretending you feel what they feel. Granted, shrooms and things like that do help, but they're only temporary. They only help while you're high. When you sober up, you're back to normal, so. I know, this roller's not good, bro. Look at this. It's so tiny. This thing literally only rolls like fucking 0.2 of anything, dude. It's so tiny, dude. But, I mean, it's fine. I roll a couple ones, and then it works. You need to get out of the house and find something that you enjoy doing. I didn't mean donate money and go donate your time to an animal shelter. Oh, gotcha. I don't really know what I enjoy doing besides streaming, though. I mean, I enjoy working out, and I enjoy, going and getting food at the grocery store and, like, doing chores and things like that. Like, that stuff's fun. I enjoy, like, keeping the house, like, up to date with stuff. But, it still becomes, like, boring after a while. Read a book? Dude, I have not read a book since I was in high school. I don't like reading books. I find them just boring, Like, I don't think there's anything fun about reading books. I'm not very creative, Like, when I read a book, I'm just reading words. I'm not really imagining a story. I don't really think books are relevant anymore. I feel like people don't read books anymore. Unless they have to. There's other ways of, coming up with imaginary things. Like watching a video on YouTube or something. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just me. Let's get high and look at cool buildings. Hey. What's up, bro? I'll be seeing you soon, Mr. Gary. Yeah, I mean, audiobooks are okay. But I'd rather listen to music instead of an audiobook if I'm like in the car or whatever. Are you becoming complacent? I mean, I've been complacent for a while. Maybe that's another problem. Becoming complacent with everyday life, you know, just gets boring. But that doesn't cause anxiety. That's just boredom, you know. I'm talking more about anxiety issues. Ice, you've lost your purpose ever since you hit the flat line in streaming. Try working a normal job a few months. You appreciate your job as a streamer. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. We're doing a pretty good job growing on Mixer. Trust me, dude. I appreciate what I have. I don't need to work a normal job. I appreciate what I have, dude. But you know, it's just other issues. Oh yeah, 400 viewers on Mixer. Hey, I'm gonna put it this way. You take another streamer who's not, you know, like huge as fuck on like Shroud or Ninja levels, and you bring them on Mixer, you tell me how many viewers they get. With no tweet or nothing, just like a straight up, just going live. And we're almost at 19K. Shout out to you guys. What's bothering you? I mean, I don't really know. It's just anxiety. JPR. It's just anxiety, that's all. No, Midge, I didn't. I just haven't seen it come through yet. People grind 80-hour weeks for months just to break 100. I mean, hey, it's all good. Set goals and then reach them will give a feeling of worth. Yeah, I mean, I have goals set in mind, and that helps. That's why I like streaming on Mixer. It gives me some goals, you know. I have, like, things that I look forward to grow this Mixer channel. You know, going live on YouTube, I don't really have anything to look forward to. So this gives me, you know, more purpose. Because there is a huge problem with streamers, not just me, where after a while, you start to feel like, unless you have a good social circle around you, you start to feel very, like, I don't know, like disconnected from everything. And my social circle consists of my girlfriend, so, you know, it's very easy for me to feel isolated. Are you still planning on staying at Moy's house in LA? Yeah. Yeah, as soon as I get my modems for the live view in the mail, then we'll go. How's that studio goal coming along? It's not coming along at the moment. Why not simultaneously stream on Mixer and YouTube? Because then you just lower the value. You like lower the value of yourself on one of the platforms. Like you lower that platform's value. because you can't really pay attention to it. Why am I smoking this toothpick for? I mean, it's just how it rolled with the roller, unfortunately. I don't want to play Death Stranding right now. I'm not smoking weed. This is CBD. So, weed is not good for anxiety indeed. Are you scared of your subs on YouTube? No, I'm not scared of anybody on YouTube. Yeah, it's just like, you know, I have things to look forward to on here. That disconnected from the real world feeling could be constantly being connected to the internet. I mean, not really. Bro, I know all these low levels, they love to talk mad shit. It's fine. Go ahead, talk mad shit. I don't need, like, it don't matter. I don't know. Where are you living now? I live in Texas. Are you still planning on doing a podcast? Yeah, I do. I do, eventually. I know some of these people, they're just like, oh, this person, it's fucking blah, 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 Chicken Andy, like, all right, go watch Chicken Andy, dog. You came all the way on Mixer to come tell me some bullshit. I guess it just shows what kind of power I have over some of these people. Should've just rolled a fat ass blunt. Well, I can't roll, so I'm using this thing. I don't know how to roll, dude. Like, very well, so. You're a pretty good actor. You could audition for a commercial one day for a stream. I don't know. I mean, yeah, that'd be great. But I don't know if I would say I'm a good actor. I think I'm good at improvising. In, like, improv and stuff. I don't think I'm good at reading a script. Well, I know how to roll a blunt, Johnny. I'm not very good at it. Let me try to roll one, and let's see if it works. No, I can't roll one because I shake too much. My hands are shaky. How much CBD do I have? A pretty good amount. I have a lot of it, actually. No, I can't. I'm too shaky. I just can't. I'm shaking too much. It doesn't work. It ends up so scuffed. Why don't I get a cheap pipe? Oh, I mean, I do have a pipe, but I don't want to. I don't like smoking a pipe. I like joints. They're like a lot more chill for me. Would you be shaking as much if you weren't live? I mean, yeah. Like I said, today was just one of those days, bro. Anxiety days, you know? I'm also a little bit cold right now because it's like 40 degrees outside and I have the door open. But, you know, the smoke has to go somewhere. Let me get a jacket real quick. Hold on. go. We're in a fucking winter coat inside my house. Why not just vape it? I like the feeling of smoke. I like the feeling of like smoking the CBD. It's like relaxing, you know? Vaping just doesn't do the same thing. Where's your jacket you bought for Iceland? I don't know. This one that I'm wearing? I mean, the one that I'm wearing is pretty, like, pretty heavy. You can fit a whole gram in those raw rollers. Bro, if I put a gram inside of here, it doesn't work. It, like, fucking... It gets, like... It just doesn't roll. It's too big, you know? And it all pops out. I look like a drug dealer with this jacket. Really? Why? Because it's a heavy jacket? Nah, not a drug dealer, homie. I look like a fucking Eskimo or something. Maybe if I was like this. Then maybe I look like a drug dealer, but nah. We're in Texas. Do you stay right now? I live in Austin at the moment. So that's where I'm staying. It's going to be real with you. There's no cure to anxiety. I've had it for 20 years. Hey, listen, brother, there's a cure for everything. As long as you can pinpoint why you have anxiety, you can cure it. And I have pinpointed where it comes from, but I'm having a hard time dealing with it. Maybe it's like, where does your anxiety come from? It's just, it comes from like a self-worth and expectations. That's where the anxiety comes from. The expectations thing is kind of fixable if I can just come to terms that people just care about seeing me when I go live, and I don't necessarily have to do anything like ridiculous, like anything like entertaining. But the self-worth thing is like the hard part. Are you afraid of failure? I mean, everybody's afraid of failure. But no, I don't let failure get to me whatsoever. Like in my head, you know? I don't think about stuff like, oh, what if I fail doing this? Like, I'm always pretty optimistic, you know? And most of the time, failure is like a learning thing, like a learning curve. If you fail at something, you learn, and you know you learn from that, and you move on, and you keep pushing yourself. Nah, Snoopy's fine. I mean, the door's open. He can just run in, but he's inside now. Are you bored when you don't stream? I mean, yeah. I'm bored all the time, dude. Chill streams is a failure. Move on and start streaming the good shit again. Listen, Surfing, that's all subjective. There's plenty of people who enjoy chill stuff. You know, you want me to, whatever you consider the good shit is probably the stuff that made me go crazy in the beginning, you know?
Just letting you know you are genuine and have helped shifted and changed the directions of many lives. What makes you tick? Why do you think down on yourself? If there was a measurement for being happy, money, clearly isn't dopamine. You have changed lives, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why I think down on myself sometimes. It just, like I said, it's a value thing. I guess. I don't fucking know. Why does anyone think down on themselves? I mean, people like this is like part of the problem with the expectations. He's like, you're being old ice, or because you aren't being old ice, you're being shitty new ice. Like, bro, listen, you can't tell me what I want for myself. You know, only I can tell myself what I want. You know, I'm not going to do what you are thriving me to do because you disagree with it. I'm going to do stuff that I feel like is best for me. I mean, I've done plenty of things in the past that were not best for me, and it's best for everyone else. And that's not a way to live. I want you to be happy. I mean, listen, I'm happy for the most part, but sometimes, you know, anxiety, bro. Just sometimes. What happened to Voldestad? I mean, he's chilling. He's just like in LA doing, you know, whatever he's doing. Just chilling, so. Hold Ice streamed more. Hey. That he did. Tell us future content that is happening. Well, we're doing this travel stream when I get the modems, and that's really the next thing that we're doing. Nah, Robbie, anyone could do IRL, dude. Just with some, you know, organization. I mean, I guess if you're if you're like a famous, like a Tom Cruise or something, then you probably can't do like an IRL stream, but because you're too famous. On Train's podcast, they talked about if you should be unbanned or not, and everyone was like, no, etc. So dumb, even though their community is much worse. Well, some of the people that go on Trainwreck's podcast are the most hypocritical people I've ever seen in my life. So I wouldn't take any mind to those people that say that stuff. I mean, some of the people I see on there are just like, I don't know, like they try super hard to be good streamers, but they're, unfortunately, they aren't. And also, nobody really knows me. Out of all the people, I think, out of all the people on Train's podcast, Train is the only person who knows me. You know, and Andy Milanakis. Everyone else who goes on there, besides like, you know, like Greek or something, like they don't know who I am. They don't know me. I mean, even Destiny doesn't really know me. I've never really hung out with Destiny on like a chill level. It's always been just like business, you know? every streamer knows you. Well, they might know my streaming, self, but they don't know me personally. I mean, I don't know. Also, I'm pretty, I would say that I'm a pretty, like, humble or, like, transparent sort of streamer. And I can't say the same for a lot of other streamers. Everyone wants to pretend that they're something. But at the end of the day, they're all just fooling themselves, Whereas me, I try to just say what my thoughts are. And, I've seen this. Like, I've seen the behind the scenes. And this is why I, want to just, like, be by myself. Because I don't really like the streaming circle that has, in today's, like, modern days. Modern day streaming circles are not that much different than, like high school or something, And I don't really like that. So it's like you're friends with people, and then when they see an opportunity, they shit on you in front of their chat, and that's the meta. And I don't like that. That's a shitty fucking meta. Chad just did a mixer stream and said you don't want to go to Australia. Why? I mean, Australia's far as fuck. The live stream fail group. Yo, the live stream fail group. Okay. The live stream fail subreddit really is not healthy for the streaming ecosystem. Because streamers have no loyalty to each other at that point. If live stream fails, doesn't like somebody, streamers alienate that person. And that's really shitty. Like, there's no true friendships. Everything is just business. So I'm glad that I am banned on live stream fails. I do not want to be posted on that subreddit ever, dude. Even if I was friends with everybody. It would just be a bunch of fucking nonsense. I mean, you see how they treat people like Mitch on live stream fails. Mitch obviously has some issues that he needs to resolve. And live stream fails does nothing but kick the dude when he's feeling like shit. Like, no streamer should ever want to be posted on that fucking subreddit. He did the same to you? Yeah, but, I mean, come on. 2 wrongs don't make a right. It's because you're a weirdo and hard to be friends with? I mean, I am hard to be friends with, but I can also see when there's nonsense going on. And sometimes I just don't want to be a part of it. I wouldn't say Twitch streamers are stuck up. I would say that some of them just get lost in what they do for a living. And they forget how to be real people. Because I've forgotten how to be a real person before.
But that doesn't change the fact that I want to get to know you, Paul. You filled the void of my brother being gone, made me laugh, sad, mad, and happier. No one can touch what you have done. We are all relatable in some way. CX in the chat if agreed.
Well, thank you, Midge. Are you? Yeah, no, I'm definitely very proud of Greek for losing all that weight. That was good. Actually, I reached out to Mitch a couple days ago when I saw some shit that he posted on Twitter, and I'm just like, bro, listen, forget everything. If you just want somebody to talk to that's not in the fucking Twitch scene, you let me know. Because I feel like you're lost in that shit, bro. And a lot of people around you don't really care about how you feel. They're just like lost in their own sauce, you know? Because I'm somebody who's not lost in the sauce, because I don't have anything to gain. I also don't, like, I've been lost in the sauce before, but not anymore. I've, like, you know, gone past that. I feel like when you get past a certain point, you don't get lost in shit anymore. You know, people like Soda Poppin', he's not lost, because he's past that point. There's, like, a transition. It's like, you're a streamer, you're good, you get lost, you're good again. It's just what happens. And some people are hard stuck in the lost part. But I got past that. On YouTube, I was definitely lost in the sauce. I definitely was like, you know, like switching up on people way too quickly because of outside opinions. Where I get that saying, I mean, everyone says lost in the sauce, right? It's like a normal saying. I would say that the people who stream that are like actually not lost in the sauce are, I mean, I don't really know. It's just people that I personally know. People like Andy and Greek, they're two, I would say, pretty good people. And I've said some pretty, you know, mean things about Greek, but realistically at this point, now that I have hindsight, in like hindsight is like a huge tool. Now that I have hindsight, I can see like Greek is actually a good dude. But hindsight also gives you opinions of other people, and I do not have high opinions of many other people in the streaming world besides, you know, a few people. I'm not going to tell you who I have a bad opinion of, but I told you who I have a good opinion of. Of course you like Greek now. Listen. Greek is still a nice guy to me, and he still talks to me with nice words. Andy always gives me good advice. Jenna's a nice girl. Novaru is a really good person as well. And these are just like opinions. And yeah, don't look at people as like what they've done in the past. Look at people with how they treat you. And the people that I just said have treated me very well. And, you know, have looked at me with more than just being like an asset or a tool. Everyone else, I would have to say, they may look at me as like an asset or a tool or like just a streamer, you know? They don't look at me as a person. Nova looks at you like a ladder to climb Twitch. Nah, bro. Listen. She's been a nice person to me. And she's DM'd me some really nice things when I'm down, so. People can make fun of her because of shit she's done in the past, but she's a nice ass person. Thoughts on Mizkif? I mean, listen, people have always said this about, you know, people have always asked me about fucking Mizkif. When I first hung out with him in LA, he was a really nice dude, and I really thought he was one of my best friends in LA. But I don't know, I think he might be a little lost in the sauce right now. And I say this because of one certain DM that I had with him a few months ago that I'm not going to get into because it's none of your business. But when sometimes you read a DM from somebody and it's like, oh, I feel that. Okay. But at the end of the day, it's all just a game, right? You play the game, you win. That's how it works. But that doesn't really bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't let, that's, none of that shit is why I have anxiety. Plays it off like the root of, listen, that, well, I will say this. There's been a lot of people that I've hung out with, and then now they say like, yo, Ice Poseidon's viewers are the worst thing imaginable, and they ban they like ban CX, or they ban fucking people in the chat that talk about me. And it's like, that's funny, considering that months ago we were like, I don't know, you were just like, you loved them. This goes for 80% of the people that I talk to on Twitch. It's like, months ago, fucking loved your fucking viewers, and then it's like, oh wait, never mind, I fucking hate your viewers. Which is fine, you could hate my fucking viewers. But then, you know, I get fucking the, I get the backlash for that too. Like, so whatever, you don't like my viewers, it is what it is. But don't let that reflect onto me, especially when you know me personally. Okay, I had this one encounter with this one streamer. And we were friends, like really, really good friends. And then he said, yeah, I don't want to hang out with you anymore because Reddit doesn't like you. Livestream Fails doesn't like you. And I'm like, I'm banned on Livestream Fails? What does that even, like, what does that mean? It's not like you're going to get posted on fucking Livestream Fails because you're hanging out with me off fucking stream. But sure, you know, whatever, dude. These are people that I thought were my friends, you know? And there's not one streamer. That, what I just said, goes for like so many streamers. And I get they see it as a marketing tactic, and I get that, but like, it's so not relevant to like our friendship whatsoever. It's just weird. Thoughts on Crow's score? I mean, he's just a troll. Yeah, it's just business, nothing personal. I know that, but it's it's a lonely world. Yeah, Snoopy doesn't want to come in. He plays his game. Watch. And by the way, my viewers aren't even bad anymore. Maybe like months ago, but not anymore, dude. How many of y'all in the chat are terrible people? Not many. Okay, he actually wanted to come in that time. There's only one streamer that I don't like. You know, some people, whatever, I don't get offended if they don't talk to me. It's part of the game, I get it. But there's one single streamer that I actually just don't like, dude. And he is just a fucking asshole. No, you don't gotta worry. I'm not gonna say who it is, but it's not anyone in the chat you're saying. It's just, I don't like people that tell other people in private to not be friends with me. I don't fuck with that. That is the fakest shit I've ever seen in my life. Especially when you fucking beg to me to please remove something off Reddit, or like and you say all these nice things, and then literally same day go behind my back. Don't be friends with that person. He's not a good guy. Like, I don't fuck with that. Steve, you don't know who it is, bro.
I like how one of her former mods on YouTube, aka and a fan, think I am trying to buy it. Friendship from you when I really just care too much about others. Must have been the way I was raised to try to help. All thoughts matter. Just want to help.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that, homie. No, but that's it. I mean, we're not gonna talk about who I don't like, but it's just like, I'm just telling you the things that I just don't fuck with. Now it's just something I did not fuck with, dude. Hold on. Oh, that CBD got me feeling a certain kind of way. Do you feel better without Reddit? Oh, I feel much better. I feel much better. Reddit was bad. That shit got bad way back then. I feel much more free. More, free of a person. Less of a slave. Oh man, Reddit, when I was around, I was a fucking slave, dude. That was not fun. I mean, dude, I look at this one post. I can remember this one post, dude. This one, like, meme. It was like a meme, but, like, to me, it wasn't. It was, like, a picture of my Reddit from 2 years ago. I took a day off. I took a single day off because I said I wanted to chill. And dude, everyone was freaking the fuck out. They're just like, yo, fuck you. If you want to chill, fucking charge back. I'm a fucking unsub. Fuck you. You're a fucking piece of shit. You're here for us and our entertainment. Fuck you. Like, dude, that shit does not make anyone want to stream. That shit makes you not want to stream. Like, it's like you're a fucking slave, dude. And I'm like, and I look back at that now in hindsight, and I see like that screenshot of all those posts, and I'm just like, wow. I'm so glad I got out of that, dude. Like, imagine getting fucking shit on because you take a day off, because you say you want to just chill and like hang out. Like, that's not okay. It wasn't just memes. You say it was just memes. It wasn't just memes when it was like costing me money. And like people were going out of their way to tell me to kill myself and shit like this. That's not a meme. That's not funny. Memes are funny. That's not funny. But yeah, so I feel much better. You got to realize some of your fans are depressed and you're their source of dopamine. Sure. But we should all treat each other nice instead of bring down the person who, you know, is your source of dopamine. You know, we should all thrive to help each other instead of put the other person down to make yourself feel better. When did Chad do a Mixer stream? I need to see that if you did. Sounds like you cannot deal with memes. Oh, man. Oh, man, dude. You have no idea. Oh, God. Yo, hold on. Whoa.
You should never have took Reddit serious. Other streamers get the same things and just ban
No.
them and move on.
Bro, you have no idea how many DMs I have from various different streamers begging me for advice about Reddit or begging me to remove a certain post on my Reddit. You have no idea. No other streamer that I know of could have ever handled what I had to go through. I swear to God. And if you think that's true, bro, you're wrong. They have DM'd me, dog. Like begging me to remove a post that had like 100 upvotes, calling them a leech or like, fuck this guy. But dude, I had that every day with thousands of upvotes. Like, bro, I am the most resilient fucking streamer that has existed. And I can objectively say that because I've talked to other streamers and they say the same thing. In fact, I don't know. Reddit was bound to fall apart. The freedom of speech is what made it and what killed it. I mean, honestly, freedom of speech in a community, some things just shouldn't be said. Moderation is key. Like, it really is. You can't allow people to say whatever they want. Because if you do, they take advantage of that. Like, sometimes you gotta moderate the really, really bad, like just the fucked up shit. Otherwise, it dwells into fucking madness. Are we still trying to get that warehouse spot to host a talk show? I mean, one day, but I'm not working on it right now. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Logan Paul fight tomorrow. No, but there's a reason why freedom of speech is not like a thing in most people's streams. You know, streamers don't want to hear the bad. They want to hear the good. And that makes sense, you know? You shouldn't have to go to work and hear the bad. Maybe it's called like being a fucking Nazi mod or something. It don't matter. Streamers should not have to deal with abuse just because they're a streamer.
You should be actively DMing your Twitch connects or do like Destiny did and take your Twitch manager out for dinner. Also, when was the last time you spoke to Destiny?
When I hung out with him in LA. That was the last time. Listen, I DM people, CK. It's a two-way road, though. Let me see. I get shit from my boss all the time. Aren't viewers somewhat streamers' boss? Well, no, that's a good thing. That's a good subject to talk about. Are viewers the boss of the streamer? That's an interesting subject because the viewers make the streamer money. That's true. But at the same time, I disagree that the viewers are the boss because the viewers do not have the... What's the word? Okay, when you're a boss at a job, you have the... What's the fucking word? Where you can like fill the position. What's the word I'm thinking of here? The criteria, right? You have the criteria and the experience to be able to be the boss at a job. And then you can tell the lower end people at the job what to do. Because you have that experience and qualification. Viewers don't have the qualification to be the boss of a streamer. Because most of them haven't been in the position. They're just not qualified. So what they say sometimes doesn't translate very well. You know, sometimes it could come off as criticism, but it won't translate as criticism. It could translate as something else. So no, I don't think viewers are the boss of streamers. If that was the case, streamers would just be slaves, and nobody wants to be a slave for any amount of money. That was my mistake, though. I thought the viewers were the boss a while ago, and that was my mistake. And obviously, a lot of people took advantage of that. So, any advice for all streamers out there? Yo, take control of your fucking shit and don't let anyone be the boss of you. You're the boss. You cultivated your community. So at the end of the day, the community is going to go in the direction that you want to bring it. You know, if you don't like what's going on, don't sit back and do nothing because you think they're the boss or you're afraid of losing viewers. You got to take fucking a hold of that shit. Otherwise, now you have a disorganized sort of thing going on. The viewers of the audience watching you on stage, please them. They buy tickets, upset them. You lose your income. They're not the boss. They supply the power. Yeah, I mean, viewers definitely supply the income and power and things like that. But you just got to be responsible with with the direction that you bring the viewers, right? Being a streamer has a lot of responsibilities. You have so much responsibility.
You're the boss and the viewers are the lower end. Your job is to keep them intact in. Your mistake was I love how a couple people WHO complain so much if you don't fit their demands. Take it out on a donator. Sorry, I have enough on my plate and the ability to be a messenger and possible friend. Friendships are not bought, not stolen. Keep her head up.
Thank you, dude. Your mistake was having horrible mods and still have horrible mods who are trolls at heart. Yo, I don't think my mods are horrible, dude. They just did what I told them to do. And I told them not to ban anybody, but that was my mistake, like I said. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, as a streamer, you have so much responsibility. Sometimes people don't understand. Like, okay, if you're a streamer and you get a lot of viewers, you are basically controlling, like a militarized sort of force. And you have to be responsible with that power. Otherwise, you will fuck shit up. Like, you will fuck other people up, dude. You know, if somebody like Shroud was like, yeah, fuck Ice Poseidon, I don't like him, and then his viewers see that I'm live, now his viewer is going to come in here and be like, yo, fuck you, you're a fucking idiot. So, you know, you have a lot of power, and I can tell you that from just straight up experience, because my community has definitely done some fucked up shit to some people, dude, that fucked me over. And it should have been my responsibility to like stop that, but I was like, you know, not in the right mindset. I was kind of like lost in the sauce, and I kind of was just like, listen, you know, just like I didn't moderate the shit. So I just was just worrying about myself, and whatever happened to anyone else, it's whatever, you know, wasn't my concern. That was a mistake on my part. Sorry for being toxic before. My real life is hell. 10 years.
Sorry for being so toxic before. My real life is hell. 10 years of being portrayed as a delinquent rapist, gangster, and people poisoning the well on me. You're my only friend, to be honest.
Well, thank you for the 1,000 or the 1,500 bits, Friaza. I don't know what you mean by gangster. Like, I mean, if that's true, then I'm sorry that you have to go through that shit. But thank you so much anyways. I hope it gets better for you, bro. And I hope you can find some people in your real life, too. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, homie. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Yo, Hondra, I'll be there in, I think sometime next week I'll be there for a couple days to go hang out with some people. So if you're in LA, Hondro, let's hang out. To a live stream fails recap right now. I mean, there's nothing worth recapping in that fucking Reddit, dude. It's all just a bunch of circle jerk nonsense. And it's so meta that it's not even like fun or interesting to recap. It's just, it's too meta. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who Maximilian dude is, but let me see. This said, they all blame it on you for toxicity. You know, that's so funny. I definitely have seen people blame me for toxicity on Twitch. And bro, that's redundant and ridiculous. I haven't been on Twitch in 2.5 years. You can't blame me for toxicity. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 19,000, let's go. Thank you, dudes. I appreciate that. Like, I haven't been on Twitch in 2.5 years. You can't blame me for whatever's going on Twitch. Like, hey, you know, sometimes, believe it or not, there's a lot of streamers on Twitch that are inherently toxic. They just don't know it because it's a different kind of toxic. You know, it's not the typical, you know, like racism or like harassment or something. It's just, it goes deeper than that. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just more of like a, I don't know. I would say there are some communities on Twitch that are hella more toxic than my community. Well, for example, I mean, Raj's show that he does, bro, his chat is not wholesome. His chat is hella toxic towards Jenna and any other girl that goes in that fucking show. And I know this because Jenna has told me how she feels about it. You know what I mean? But then when she went on my stream in Canada, nobody shit on her, bro. Everyone was so nice to her. But I'm the toxic one. Treating people like real friends, not using them for content. So anyone who blames me for toxicity on Twitch is, it's just a meme, I feel. Or it's just like redundant, you know? They're like it's like just redundant. Or they're memeing, I don't really know.
Should I feel bad for people who choose to hate, who have their own problems? Do they don't? Donate meme while knowing Paul does what he can to deliver resonate to others' life. Be the positive to outweigh the hate. To thank someone who helped me indirectly.
Should I feel bad for people who choose to hate who have their own problems? No. Just ignore them. Don't feel bad or any. Just ignore them. Like if there's negative like vibes that someone's bringing off to you, Midge, just ignore them. Like you don't want to give them any of your energy or like your focus or anything. It's gonna make you feel bad, even if you just feel bad for them. Read a book and then you know what redundant actually means. So I know what redundant means. It means like it's so ludicrous that it's like not relevant anymore. If somebody blames me for toxicity on Twitch, I have not been on Twitch for so long, it's redundant because it's ludicrous to think that I still have the ability to change people's opinions who watch people on Twitch. You feel what I'm saying? So it's redundant. Maybe the word ridiculous as well, but ridiculous, redundant, it's pretty similar. I mean, what does redundant even mean? Let me see. Like, I'm pretty sure I know what it means. Yeah, there's always going to be toxic viewers if you don't moderate your shit. You can't blame that on me. And if you do blame it on me, then don't leech off of me for the first half of the year, and then you don't have to worry about it. Not or no longer needed or useful. Okay, I guess I don't know what redundant means then. Yeah, so many people, they're just like, oh, blame it on Ice Poseidon. Fucking, why'd you hang out with me then? You knew what the fuck you were getting into. Zerko talk shit about the community? When? John Zerko talk shit about the community? I would hope not. Because when he was banned on Twitch for that 2 months, he was, you know, not really saying fuck the community at that point. He said we're toxic and he banned CX in the chat. Oh, okay. Surely he's trolling. I don't know. Whoops. I mean, I don't know, dude. If that's true, then that's just, you know, a good example. When, you know, he was banned on Twitch for those 2 months. He wanted to hang out and do like a trip with me for months. He wanted to move to Austin and like fucking come stream with me, dude, on YouTube. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really want to do that. I'm focusing on myself, you know? And now it's like, oh, never mind, they're all toxic. Like, nah, homie. So at this point, I think it's just a meme. I don't think it's like a serious thing. But I don't really care, to be honest. At the end of the day, I say that, bro, just remember where I came from, dude. I came from literally walking around, fucking laptop in my hand, and a gaming headphones, trying to like innovate and do something new. That's where I came from. You know, all these other people, they all came from each other. You know, they all came from being friends with each other. I didn't have any friends. I made friends after I'd already been a thing. Which is why I'm still relevant in the live streaming world 2.5 years after the fact. And bro, I don't even do shit anymore. I don't even do shit, and people still talk about me. Isn't that fucking crazy? You put anyone else in that position, and it ain't gonna cut out the way that it did for me. Oh man, some people, you might say 700 viewers, bro. But you gotta understand, the 700 viewers that I have is hella active. And we're on fucking Mixer. Yeah. And obviously, if you say my name on Twitch, everyone knows who the fuck that is. And the chat just goes to CX. Who can you say that for with anyone else? And if I ever gotten banned on Twitch, bro, the amount of relevancy that I will have withstained after not being on that site for 2 years, I'd say that's something to be proud of. I mean, even on Mixer, dude. I fucking host people on Mixer. And they're all just like, holy fuck, is that Ice Poseidon? Like, they all, even the people on Mixer know who I am. That's crazy. I know this rap is so, this thing only rolls super thin, like rolls, dude, I swear. Humble, by the way. Hey, bro, I'm allowed to have pride in something. Are you and Greek ever going to team up again? I mean, nah, probably not on stream. Although, if he moves to Austin like he says he wants to, then we'll probably work out together off stream. But, you know, just like on a friend level and not like a fucking streaming bullshit level. Nah, bro, I don't need help from SSJ, bro. You got me fucked up. Why would you want SSJ back? Like, come on now. What did he ever do for me? And that would go against my wanting to surround myself with good people and things like that. Pure joints are meant to be thin. Well, this is not a pure joint. Well, it's just CBD, but do you know what SSJ is doing now? I have no idea, bro. Okay. Actually, I do know. Last thing I heard was this. So there was this guy that I knew in LA. His name was Jagger, and he was recording me for a documentary back in the mansion, if you remember the guy with the camera. And he is friends with, what's her fucking name? Belle Delphine or something? the fucking bathwater chick, right? So he's friends with her. Last I heard, SSJ tried to call Jagger and try to be Belle Delphine's manager. That's the last I heard, because that's what he told me. And obviously that was not gonna happen, dude. But I thought it was funny to hear. Oh my god, dude, could you imagine? Oh man, listen. It's so funny. If not SSJ and someone else to help you. Yeah, I mean, maybe I already have that. Maybe I have someone behind the scenes helping me with something. Guess you just won't know. You know, it's all a slow, steady thing. You know, I might have people that try to help me with like sponsors and cleaning up an image and things like that. But there's nothing that you're going to see directly, like a Jacob or something. That's just not what I'm going for right now. I mean, if you really want to know, so you guys know Gengar. He's, believe it or not, he's helping me get sponsors. Okay. Gengar's been emailing different companies and he's trying to help me get sponsors. I know that's funny, but he's not been successful so far. No, I'm just kidding. Gengar's not my fucking manager, but, you know, I do have people behind the scenes. They're just not very obvious because they have different goals and positions right now than what I have had in the past. What are you looking for in a sponsorship? I mean, what does anyone look for in a sponsorship? Money? I mean, that's it, right? Money for as little work as possible. That's what you look for in sponsorships. How much money will you give me for as little work as possible? Oh, you want me to play this game for a couple $1,000 for 8 hours? How about we do 6 hours? And how about a little bit more money? You feel what I'm saying? Negotiation. You should be happy to have a person like Kim. Oh, I am. I'm happy to have her, dude. If I didn't have Kimberly, oh man, I don't know what I would be doing. I don't know what I'd be doing right now if I didn't have her, dude. I would just be like truly alone, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I would be truly alone if I didn't have her, dude. And I don't know. I would have probably dwelled in some kind of like depressive state and you wouldn't even see me. I would probably have just not, I would be even more inconsistent than what I've been lately. And you wouldn't even see me, dude. Because like, you know, those feels would get to you, bro. Maybe I do some fucking picking up girl streams, but that's... I don't even like any of the girls that I pick up on stream usually. From the past, they're all just fucking weirdos. Any girl you meet on stream with a camera and you have sex with, it's not gonna be a girl you want to date, you know? It's just like a fucking... It's just for the stream, bro. And then if you have sex, it's just like, whatever, you know, one night stand type shit. One night stands aren't fun. They're lonely. Yeah, I mean, I met Kim on stream, but that's not where it ended. I messaged her after the fact, you know, when I was in a bad state of mind, and she helped me with that. Yo, celebrate. The trip will start when I get the modems in the mail. The live view modems. Which I ordered them 3 days ago, so they should be here within like 2 more days. I would assume 5 business days is how long it takes to ship something from California to Texas. Did LiveView help you out? What do you mean? No, I just bought some modems. Are there some outdoor IRL streams coming up? Yeah, when we do this trip, it's going to be just like a week of IRL. So when we fucking travel across the country. I mean, realistically, I can have events without a cast. But I mean, making events is how you form a cast anyways. I'm the Pope. Oh, man. Some good old water, nothing beats it, dude. There's really nobody with as much IRL potential as you. Sam has a crazy skill set, but you know how to execute a plan and hype it up. Hey, that's easy. How much money did you make by hunting birds, bro? We made no money on that stream. We didn't even find a single one. We lost money on his gas. What kind of water is that? It's water from the refrigerator. Maybe it has some fluoride in it. It's like tap water or something. It's filtered though. The refrigerator filters it, so maybe there's no fluoride. Hopefully not. I'm not living in Flint, so I think we're good. Any future events planned? Well, Hondra, I'm going on a trip across the country in a couple of days. I would consider that somewhat of an event. So yes, I would say that is what the next one will be. Oh, I feel like sick right now a little bit. I don't know why. I think I smoked too much of this stuff. Too much of the CBD. And I don't feel that great at the moment. It's like a little anxiety, a little bit of CBD, kind of mixing, not really helping. Excuse me. Remember the CBD edible you had in Spain, Amsterdam? I didn't take any edibles. I don't like edibles. I didn't take any edibles. Mixer needs some exclusive content to draw more eyes to the platform. Oh, they'll get it. They'll get it. Soon enough. I mean, they have some exclusive content already. They have Ninja and Shroud. Myself. No, I'm just kidding, but no, they have a lot of shit on here. I mean, if you like games, at least. You have to like games, though. It's a gaming site, you know? I'm the only not full-time gamer on here. Personal question. If you could change anything you did throughout the years streaming, what and why? I would moderate my community more. That's what I would do. If we're talking about things that I could have done streaming wise, if we're not talking about like events and stuff that have happened, moderation's very important. Dude, you want to go outside, then you want to come in. You're not going outside. You keep changing what you want to do. I started fun IRL, yeah. Hey Snoopy, come here. Look at that. See, I try to pet him, he runs away. He fucks with me. He's like trying to play, dude. Oh, there you go. Now he's sitting, now he's letting me pet him. How you doing, Snoopy? What do you want from me? Oh, you want some food or something? What do you want? I don't have any food for you, Snoopy. I'm sorry. You want to come up here? Yeah, now what are you going to do? Now what are you going to do? You gonna bite my nose? That's all you do is bite my nose. He doesn't want to do anything. He just wants food or something. Do you want some water? I think he wants some water. There you go. Have some water. It's normal shit. I mean, you don't taste the dog saliva. You know what I mean? So it's just water. Like, it all tastes the same anyway. It's just, I mean, I don't really care if I'm drinking saliva. When he licks my face, what's the difference? It's just like he licked my face or something, you know? Or like my tongue or something. And the dog's mouth is super clean. Dogs' mouths are cleaner than human mouths. 100%. Like, human mouths are gross, and I make out with my girlfriend. Okay? But Snoopy, like, he's probably got a cleaner mouth than me or my girlfriend. Because, you know, he has no bacteria. Okay, you gotta go, though, dude. You gotta go. He does eat shit, though. Like, he eats his own shit, so... Maybe his mouth's not so clean. But it's not a big deal. I don't really care, dude. Had shit in my mouth before too. It's fine. I've had so much shit in me that my eyes are brown. To be honest. And I know y'all have seen it. It's the joke is because I'm full of shit. That's the joke. I'm so full of shit, my eyes are brown. I think it went over some people's heads there in the chat. I noticed you're focused on getting back in shape. Yeah. Yeah, I've been working out. I'm trying to get to that lean ice 44 phase again. I'm being super healthy. And I look healthier. I look better. I see it. My skin looks clear. And my eyes don't look so dark. Like my pupil and like around it. You say I look dead on the inside, but honestly, I don't think I've looked ever any more alive than what I do right now. It's the juicing as well. It helps a lot hydrate your body. I'm still pale, but I don't go outside to tan, that's why. Will daily streams come back? Hey, when I have shit to do. I mean, I've been pretty consistent already, past month, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And it will, oh, I like that GIF. And I do think, when we travel, like, probably go live every day for like a week, dude. Put some energy in your voice, bro. I mean, I'm kind of tired. I've smoked like 3 joints of CBD. So, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm just kind of like chilling, dude. I'm not stoned. It's just CBD. So don't worry. But I'm like relaxed. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not playing Death Stranding right now. We could play that another time, but not right now. Yo, my munchies, when I have smoked actual weed, my munchies have been cereal, Nutter Butter cereal, or Pop cereal, and cranberries. Yo, have y'all ever had cranberries before? Like, not fucking cranberry juice, but the berry, like a fucking cranberry, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna go get some cranberries. Let me show you about this cranberry hype. Look at this. There's no dead air. There's music playing. Look at this. I know my house. Dude, it's not my house. My house is not a mess. It's just my room. My room is a mess. But, like this room is. But the rest of the house is not a mess. It's just this room. Because I don't give a fuck about this room. These are the best munchies ever. If you're trying to be healthy and you smoke fucking THC and you want some munchies, bro. These things are just like, wow. They're so good. It's just like, they pop. It's like potato chips, you know? They're hard. They don't go bad. And when you eat them, oh, dude, there's so much like flavor. They're extremely sour. They have no sweetness whatsoever. They are the most sour thing I've ever had. More sour than a lemon. But that's why I love them. I love sour shit. Dude, I eat fucking 20 warheads at a time. Bro. a fucking handful of cranberries. Look at this. Oh man, those are great. I had some cranberries this morning after I brushed my teeth and I almost threw up. Because that, bro, they are bad. Don't brush your teeth and eat cranberries. That's literally the worst thing ever. For some reason, it tastes like fucking shit. It's like eating an orange or something after you brush your teeth. It's bad. Mango increases your buzz? What do you mean? Why would mango increase your buzz for anything? It's just a fruit. Thank you, Illusion. I know vitamin C enhances like shit. Vitamin C with, I don't know, like ecstasy or something. That shit enhances it. I don't know why, but take a vitamin C tablet when you're on like a fucking Somali, and that shit, you go like from here to here, dude. Mangoes out of pot or grapefruit is to opioids? Really? Well, I'm not smoking pot, so I'll just try it another time. Okay. What's my plan for the driving stream? Please just point the phone at the road. Yeah, so I'm just gonna point the phone at the road when I'm driving and talk to myself and have donations on. That's what I'm gonna do. Because then I'm not distracted by the phone. You guys aren't distracted by me. Win-win. I mean, maybe hearing donations is a distraction, but is it though? Because you listen to the radio. What's the difference? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's like talking to someone in the car. Exactly. It's not going to be a 24/7 trip, no. But it's going to be, you know, a good one. Quite long streams, I would say. What's up, Convictus? How you doing, bro? One year member. What's up, homie? Yo, okay. I'm super chilled right now. What to expect for a driving stream? Wobbly, scuffed cam, unprepared, sound issues, loud background noise? Nah, homie, I'm not buying a fucking truck. It's gonna be like a Prius or something, dude. There is no fucking noise. I have a phone holder or whatever. I'm probably gonna use a live view camera, point the shit out the car. And then, there you go. Fucking, what are you talking about? I'm not even going to use a phone to stream the drive. I'll just use the live view probably. Point the fucking camera out the window. There you go. And then there's not even a phone to get distracted by. Like, there is no phone. There's no looking at chat. There's none of that. It's literally just a speaker out of the Bluetooth out of my radio. For the fucking TTS and the road with the camera out the window. Easy. Oh yeah, I can do the mix play radio too. Basically, you guys can like give me sparks and you can change the radio station, turn it off, turn it on. you know, things like that. So that would be cool too. So if you don't want to donate money to talk to me, you can just switch the radio, change the radio stations. Yeah, we got to set that up scuffed, but we will. Don't worry, we got time, bro. The mixed-play radio is shitty though. What was wrong with it? It seemed fine for the one time we used it on the RV trip. I thought it was kind of funny because people were just trolling, trying to and like turning off the radio and stuff. I thought that was kind of funny. Yo, Reapers, I think it's 5 business days for it to come, and it's been 3. So probably 2 more business days. Last time you did the radio thing, it was amazing. Hey, perfect. Be more interactive, otherwise it'll be a burger driving stream. Well, hey, my interaction's gonna come from me talking to myself and people who send donations to TTS, because I can't read chat when I'm driving. No, I don't get money from Sparks. You just level up. That's the point of Sparks, you level up. You use the Sparks to interact with the stream, and then you level up. And then I like I notice like a bigger message, you know? That's all it does. Or you can use the Sparks to like change the radio station and stuff. Yeah, I'm just going by myself. Sophistication. What will you do to prevent dead air? Well, I'm a pretty good talker. I can just talk all day, dude. So even if nobody donates on the fucking car, on like the driving portion, I don't need people to donate. I would like for them to donate so I have stuff to talk about instead of having to just pull shit out of my ass. But if nobody donates, I can just pull shit out of my ass for 5 hours on a drive. It's not that hard. Like, I can just talk to myself for hours, dude. Unless I'm like tired, I guess. Is that a talent though, or is that just narcissism? Dude, I talk to myself daily in the bathroom. Dude, when I shower, I have full-blown conversations with myself in the shower. What's up, Unsmart? Like, I literally talk to myself in the shower like I'm at a job interview. I don't give a fuck if it's weird. And I know Kimberly can hear me talking in the shower, and I don't give a fuck. She'd be like, who are you talking to? I'm just like, myself. What's wrong with that? Or if I go smoke, or like go for a walk or something. Dude, when I go for a walk, when I walk Snoopy, I talk to myself out loud. And I have a conversation, and I'm like, this is what I want to see, this is what I want to do, this is how I feel, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. I feel good today, maybe I can do this today, do that, you know. Out loud thoughts, and that's normal, because other people in the chat do it too. Thank you, Big Nasty. Hey, okay. Kind of like CBD'd out here, but I'll take a few more. Yeah, I don't really care if it's awkward. If people see me talking to myself, I don't really give a fuck. I'll just be like, I'm talking to myself. Realistically speaking, on stream, like right now, for example, is this not considered talking to myself? How do I know that anyone in the chat is actually a real person and not just a bot? Or just a figment of my imagination? I could just be talking to myself. And honestly, I know you guys aren't fucking fake, but I'm just saying, to an old person, this is considered talking to myself. Like, I am just sitting in a room talking to my computer screen. So, I don't really care if people think I'm weird when I actually talk to myself. I mean, hey. I would say interacting with a chat room is a lot different than interacting with a real life person for a couple of reasons. You would think it's the same because it is still human interaction no matter what. But it's different for one of the main reasons is the chat. It has a mix of individualism, and a mix of a horde. So it's like, I can see your individual names in the chat, and I could recognize individual names in the chat, and that's your individualism. But then if I look at just the chat without the names, like I block the names, or I just don't even pay attention to the names, and I just see the chat, it could be like a horde, like a beehive. Everyone just says the same stuff. You know, like a Keck W or something. It's like all the same shit. So it's like, am I talking to one person or am I talking to a lot of people? Because they're all one entity at that point. 10-second drag, dude. I don't want to drag the CBD for 10 seconds. I'm gonna like pass the fuck out and go to sleep if I do that. Do you think of all of your viewers as equal? Well, I mean, you're all in the chat, so yes, I would say so. Now, if you donate and your name pops up with the donation, okay, you get more of my attention than the chat does. I'm gonna be real with you for a second. Like, hey, it's just the way shit works, you know. It's just the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do a step above the chat, then you got to donate. There you go, Poggers. He says, I just read that message out. There we go. Good old Poggers. Some people will say donators and subs shouldn't get special treatment. And I agree. If you're a fucking moron, I'm gonna ban you, donator or not. But you still get more of my attention before I do that. You get the same consequences, but you don't get the same everything else.
Attention PLZ.
Unsmart. Right there. Hey, my dude, my homie, my best friend, who I will hang out with every day if you come to Austin off stream. Unsmart. Hello. How are you? Thank you for the $5. Oh, you just missed me, Unsmart. You were in Austin before. Should I cancel my membership on YouTube? I would say you probably should, but you know, if you don't want to, just don't worry about it. I would say you probably should, but like, hoping one day I get a sub button on here, and then you can become a sub on here. But, you know, in the meantime, before I get a sub button, I'm not going to advise people to not be a member on YouTube, because that just isn't financially in my best interest. Did you really scam people for the trip donos? Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, bro. That's all mine now. Bro, I told you I just bought a blunt with your fucking money. $1,000? Yeah. Right there. That's a pound of weed in my pocket. Thanks a lot. No, crispy, they're not. I don't think, at least. When are you going to start the podcast? Well, I have somebody making some sort of... So I have some guy helping me with this like podcast idea, and I'm just like, give me some more ideas. And he has like I'm not gonna say who he is, but he does like charity streams on Twitch, and he's like a charity like a streamer. Don't really know what to call him, but he's helping me because he sets up like shows and shit. So he's gonna help me set up some ideas, and I'm gonna see if I like the ideas, and then he's gonna help me with the ideas. It's not a big streamer. It's like a company, dude. It's not a streamer. But the company streams on Twitch sometimes to like advertise shit. And what they do is set up events and, you know, shit like that, dude. Snort a cranberry? Dude, I'm not snorting a fucking cranberry. You see how big these fucking things are? Come on, G. Like, look at that. It doesn't even fit my nose, dude. Actually, it kind of does. I got a big ass nose, but no, I'm not gonna snort that in, dude. It's literally gonna fucking choke me if it goes down my throat. Was going to donate to planting trees for Mr. Beast, but realized it wasn't weed. Fuck it, dude. Hey. All good. If you got partnered on Mixer, but had the chance to go to Twitch, would you? Why or why not? I mean, obviously, I would go to Twitch unless I had some sort of large incentive to stay on Mixer. I mean, of course. That's just where I'm the most relevant, is Twitch. So obviously that'd be big news. And I would definitely capitalize on that by going there. But if I had an incentive not to go on there, then I would choose the incentive if it's, you know, in my best interest. How much should we donate for you to take a shot of alcohol? No, you don't do that. Do not donate for alcohol. I'm not doing that. And I also can't do that. So don't donate for alcohol. YouTube's making big moves next year, bro. YouTube's been making big moves for 4 years, dude. And they haven't done shit. How much would Mixer have to pay you to stay? Nah, bro, it's not even like that. Yeah, they honestly, I don't know. That would be like a whole nother story, dude. Incentive doesn't have to mean financially. You know? I mean, I don't really know. You know, I'm streaming on Mixer for 3 years. And then I get banned on Twitch. You know what I mean? Like, I probably am going to have a hard time just dropping Mixer after 3 years of building something on this platform. You know? But realistically, like I said, if it's in my best interest, I'm just going to take whatever option's the best at the time. Would you back to Twitch if you got unbanned but no sub button? It just depends. It depends at the time.
This is not for alcohol.
Yo, thank you, STC. I appreciate that, homie. Thank you so much, dude. It depends on the time. Let's say, like I said, if I get unbanned in Twitch in like 3 years, right? If I'm 3 years on Mixer, then and without a sub button, no, probably not. Maybe do one stream on Twitch. Get a fucking all the hype going, and then fucking, all right, I'll be on Mixer, bro, where I got a sub button. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just depends on like what's going on at that time in my life. But if there was a sub button, then that'd be another story, because you know them primes are heavy. What's up, Turbo? Would you stream every day for 10 mil 5-year contract? Yes, of course. What do you mean? I mean, bro, if I ever had a 10 mil contract for 5 years and I had to stream every fucking day, of course I would. Like, that's fine, sure, because I don't really care if I have a bad stream one day. At that point, I guess I got my fucking check. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'd be able to just like, okay, I have no expectations. Let's just chill. What's the point of building a community on here if you plan to go back to Twitch? Well, I'm not planning to go back to Twitch at this point anyways because I'm banned on it. So I'm doing what is best for me at this current point in time. I mean, granted, if I got unbanned, that would be another thing to talk about. But since that's not the case at the moment, shouldn't even think about it. Even though streaming is exhausting, I think people underestimate your passion to want to stream daily. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't want to stream daily. I want to stream often. 5 days a week is fine. Daily, like every fucking day, I don't know about that one. But I do have passion, that's for sure, to be an entertainer. I have passion to be an entertainer, not just a streamer. You know what I mean? Like, streaming is just one way to be an entertainer. Like, would I prefer to be an actor?
I recently started watching. It's weird to me how it seems like there are people who've been watching a long time who do nothing but hate. What's wrong with them? Like, some of it's trolling, okay, but some of it is obsessed.
Don't worry about it. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, dude. I mean, listen. Would I want to be an actor instead? Depends. Like, bro, if they put me in the It movie or like something, bro, they put me in the fucking the Avengers movie, yeah, I'll be a fucking actor instead of a live streamer. But if I had to do like commercials and shit, nah, I don't really give a fuck about commercials. That's not being entertaining. I want to be an entertainer. Growing up, I wanted to be a stand-up comedian too, and like sometimes, and I used to always tell myself, I'm not gonna write jokes. If I became a stand-up comedian, it would all be off the cuff improvisation. Like, I would just improvise for all of my stand-up. I would walk up on stage with no written shit, and I would just talk and be funny. Because that's just what I thrive in. I took improv when I was younger, and I'm good at just making shit up, like on the fly. Granted, I don't think that would actually play out very well, because being a really, really good entertainer with just improv would be really fucking hard. Because most of what you're saying has to be jokes and not just talk. But I think, honestly, if you're charismatic enough, you don't have to be funny to be a stand-up comedian. Because, you know, I've watched some comedians that, like, they don't say that many jokes for the hour that they're on stage, but they're enjoyable to watch. You know, the way they talk is, like, interesting and entertaining. I should just do a stream where I go to a fucking open mic and I do some stand-up comedy, improv style. And let's just see if it would work. Because honestly, I don't even know if doing improv comedy works as a stand-up comedian. And I can't really do that right now to practice, because being in front of an audience and being in front of a chat room, two different vibes. And when I'm on stage as a comedian, the vibe will have to be like Like, it's only going to be funny to the people there. Like, if people were watching on TV or, like, on stream, it's probably not funny. But if you're there, it's funny, you know, because it's you just control the vibe in the room and you take in everyone's energy. And then you can twist it to, you know, make people do what you're aiming them to do, which is laugh. Does that make sense? Improv comedy doesn't work well? Yeah, but I would do more than just improv. I would, you know, try to control the energy in the room as well. But we'll just do it on stream one day. I'll find an open mic. We'll do it on stream one day. And I'll go do some stand-up. And we'll see if I'm actually a funny person or not. Or if it's all just make-believe. If you're charismatic, become a televangelist. Much more money than comedy. Hey, but comedy's fun. Who's your favorite comedian? So I have two favorite comedians. They're both on the same level, just for different reasons. I like... What's his fucking name? I always forget his name. Paul? No, I don't know. My first one is Dane Cook. And my second one is... Not Paul. What's his fucking name? Not Ron Ron something. I forgot. I always fucking forget. Ron, dude. Fucking Ron. That's what I'll call him. And then Dane Cook, bro. Yeah, Ron White, dude. That dude. His sarcastic comedy is really good. He's nice and dry, sarcastic. Everything he says is just fucking hilarious. I like that dry shit. And then Dane Cook, I like because he's got so much energy. He does exactly what I just said. He controls the energy in the room. And, like, Dane Cook's not that funny. Like, he's not funny at all. Well, he's not that funny, but he's funny because of the way he talks and the way he, like, presents himself. Not because of his jokes. Like, his jokes aren't funny. But he's a funny guy because of his energy and his vibe. Whereas Ron White is funny because of his jokes. You know, his energy is like really chill and like relaxed, but his jokes are funny. Yeah, Dane Cook's got really great delivery and great vibe. Like, he's just fun to watch. You know, Ron White's not really fun to watch, but, you know, he makes you laugh. So, I don't know. Like, let's see. Let's look this for a second. Let me show you. Okay, so how many of y'all have seen Ron White? Let's just find a fucking skit, dude. Like a short fucking skit. Yeah, right here.
I got thrown out of a bar in New York City.
I mean, look at this guy. Smoking a fucking cigarette. Fucking drinking alcohol.
Now, when I say I got
This dude's like a fucking, like, he's like your uncle, dude.
thrown out of a bar, I don't mean somebody asked me to leave. We walked to the door together, and I said, bye, everybody, I gotta go. 6 bouncers hurled me out of a nightclub like I was a frisbee. Those big old bouncers that go home every night, watch Roadhouse and beat off. You know what I'm talking about? Patrick Swayze's hitting another guy.
Very dry humor, you know? It's fucking like, you almost don't want to take him serious, but he's serious.
I walk into a bar with a hat on. This guy real pissy goes, took off the hat.
And then we have my other favorite, the Dane Cook. Now, here you'll see the energy is just different, okay? Women are brain ninjas. Like, it's not a funny joke, but the way he fucking acts when he says it is so funny. And, like, brain ninja, like, that's funny. Come on.
Tell you something. Let me tell you why women, you win 99.9% of all fights.
See, like he takes that, he talks about the women in the room. Like, I'm one of you. I'm one of the women. Let me tell these dudes what us women have to go through. Like, he takes their energy and then he puts it out. And it's like, it's not a joke, but it's like they fucking laugh and shit and they cheer.
And I'll tell you why right now. Here it is. Because you are mental terrorists. You are brain ninjas.
And it's funny, not because of what he said, but it's just the audience reaction. Okay, you women are brain terrorists. And then he waits. He systematically waits for the women to be like, yeah, we are. Fuck dudes. Fuck these husbands that we have. And then that's what's funny, because it's like, now it's like, oh, look, it's just the way it all comes together. You feel what I'm saying?
And you know how to get in there with your katana and just cut us and disappear into the night. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is how they do it, guys. I'm gonna help you so you know when it's coming next time, and you know how to maybe try to stop this encounter from happening. This is what's gonna happen. You're in the fight, okay? It's going back and forth. She's preparing to say a comment, okay? She's gonna comment on tap that she's gonna say, and it's the tiniest, it's just a little tic-tac size comment. But this is a fucking detonator. And she's gonna say it, and it's gonna go deep into your cerebellum, and it's gonna sit there. And at some point, 3 days later, 30 days later, it's going to explode, rotting you from within. I'm telling you right now. She's gonna say this comment, and here's when you know it's coming. Physically, I can show you when it's coming right now.
So, as you can see, Dane Cook's not funny. But the way he talks makes it seem like he's funny. Like, he pretends to be funny, which makes him funny. And the crowd in the room goes with it, because normal people, they want the comedian to succeed and do a good job. So they're going with it. They're drunk. They're like having a good time. They're with fucking friends or whatever. So the crowd is the reason why Dane Cook is funny, literally half of it. So, you know, it's like, it's just, comedians are better presidents than politicians. Okay? They know how to really fucking move the crowd.
The physical movement that she's going to give to you. If you're saying, Dane, how do I know? How can I prepare myself? Here's when it's going to happen. During the argument, there's going to be a point where she's going to stop and change her game up. The minute she starts agreeing with everything you're fucking saying, look out. You are in trouble, okay? And I'll show you physically what's going to happen. You're going to see her leg do this.
Yeah, so shit like that I could do. Doing more of like Ron White comedy, difficult. Doing Dane Cook's comedy, a lot more easy for like an improv routine, because all he does is like work the audience. So, you know, that's kind of that's what I would do if I was a stand-up comedian. I would do like a Dane Cook vibe and just work the audience. I remember I did the stand-up comedy. I have a video on it. I did stand-up comedy one time on my streams ever, where I told the transvestite story. Let me see if I can find it. There's way too many videos of Ice Poseidon and transvestite. Yeah, right here. This is the video that I uploaded. Yo, what's up, guys? All right, yo, sorry about that. I had to switch some what the fuck? I had to switch some settings to make sure everything was gonna look good. I didn't know it was a. Let me go up to where I do the stand-up. All right, here. Dude, it was hella cringe, but it was so funny. It all started on a lonely night. From the beginning. Boom. There we go. Thank Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
This is all improv, by the way, too. I mean, the story comes from a real place, but how I was delivering the story and the joke was improv. I am going to tell you a little story, a real story that happened to me about 2 years ago. They know back there. It all started on a lonely night. I was sitting in my bedroom, alone and horny. I was going on Plenty of Fish, looking for a date. This girl messages me. I don't remember her name, because usually that's irrelevant. She looks like a nice girl, and I'm like, all right, let's go and, out with her at like 11 p.m. We go to this bar. This is a bar that she suggested. There was tons of people there. We're there. I get a little touchy-feely. We start making out. I start going near her legs. She's wearing nice, sexy shorts. Things are getting heated. I take her to the Denny's afterward. We get a meal. Get her a nice, curly fries and shake. I want to fatten her up so when I pound that ass, I can, it'll be good. Seems like this night's going well, right? Okay, that's the first punchline. Do you not see the punchline? Bro, okay, the punchline was, I'm talking really quickly, I'm like going on like a story that people don't really care about because they don't really know what I'm going to say. And out of nowhere, I pound that ass, really deep, like, it went from like kind of like mundane to pound that ass. And I don't know, just the transition of what I was saying was the first joke there. And obviously my tone of voice and the way I'm speaking is like, I'm trying to come off as like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing. Right. Unfortunately, the night ends really, really poorly. We go back to her apartment, we sneak in past the 5 dudes sleeping in her living room. We go to her bedroom. She said she's not a freaky girl, she doesn't want to do anything on the first date. I'm a really great convincer, and I convince her to do something really hot. That's the second joke. I said I'm a really good convincer. But obviously people in the crowd are like, whatever, dude, you couldn't convince a fucking child to take candy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the vibe I'm putting out. She said, I can't really, can you stop overshadowing me, please? She, What wasn't the joke? Said I can't have sex with her on the first date. She won't even let me touch down there. I'm like, okay, I get it. She's not a slut, I understand. She came to the conclusion that she'll suck my dick instead. So she's going at it for a good 5 to 10 minutes. I lose count. My eyes open up after a while because I realize it's really toothy and bad. This was the first moment I realized that something was wrong. I looked at her throat. I looked at her throat and I see a bump. There was an Adam's apple and a little bit of hair. See, they're laughing, dude. I'm one of the best comedians in the world. I keep it Look at this guy. Because Look at this guy. I mean, it's already halfway there at this point. I don't really See, it's like what? I do one of the comedy. I do like the Dan Cook comedy. Like, it's not funny. It's not funny if you're watching, but it's funny if you're there. Fuck. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized this was really gay, because I realized there was a dude sucking me off. I go flaccid in his mouth. Bro, look at her face, dude. The more I realized this was really gay, because I realized there was a dude sucking me off. I go flaccid in his mouth. Dude, look at her face, dude. I sneak my way out. I say, this is not going to work. She gives me a kiss, I push her away. I'm off into the night. To join myself back on Plenty of Fish, looking for a new trap to fuck. The end. All right. Realistically, I'm gonna make it easy on myself. If I do stand-up comedy, if I do this stand-up comedy, and I go out and do an open mic, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hire a couple people to go in the audience, like 1 or 2 people, just to laugh at my jokes. So if nobody laughs, like if nobody thinks I'm funny, they're gonna laugh because the other people are laughing, and that's just what people do. You hear other people laughing, you fucking laugh. Especially if you have been drinking, that's the easiest way to fucking be a comedian, right there.
Actually, Ice, you have a good comedian presence on stage. When you get to California, do a stand-up comedy stream.
Or I could just do that here. I'm sure they got plenty of open mics in Austin, dude. But yeah, you know, if I could find an open mic tomorrow, I'll do that tomorrow. We'll go to a fucking open mic, and we'll do some stand-up comedy. I don't want to have to wait in line though, and so I'm gonna have to like call ahead and make sure the stream's not 2 hours away in line. So, oh yeah, Stevie, I'm gonna need you. Make sure you come to the stand-up show and laugh as loud as you can at all of my jokes, Stevie. Okay, and then the crowd will fucking love it. Yeah, come tomorrow, Stevie. Come tomorrow, and then we'll go do that, okay? And just just laugh as loud as you can, bro. In like a realistic manner. It can't be fake. It has to be realistic. Oh, dude. We could even get we could get some viewers that live in Austin to like come in the crowd as well. Nah, but then it's like more fake crowd than real crowd, so never mind. I want a real crowd of people who aren't in on the joke. It'll be like the Joker at the comedy club. You really think that? I don't know, bro, because I don't have I could tell my joke. Like in the movie Joker, the audience laughed with him. Or I guess getting laughed at as a comedian is good, by the way. If the crowd's laughing at you, you still win. Laughing at you, laughing with you, it don't matter. You still fucking win. But I think I could put off like a really good vibe to it and make it like super, maybe cringe. Maybe it would just be cringe. Is cringe funny though? I don't know. Are there any cringe stand-up comedians that are like famous, like huge fucking cringe comedians? Like, I don't really know any examples, to be honest. Who's a cringe comedian that's, like, made it big? Because I don't think cringe is good stand-up, like, in terms of getting, like, famous, to be honest. I think it's just, like, a one-off thing. You can't be cringe all the time. Somebody said Amy Schumer, or 2 people said that. I've never watched fucking Amy Schumer. I think she's more of like a mom joke kind of person, though. I don't think she's cringe. I don't think that's what she's going for. I think she's going for like mom jokes.
Speaking of open mic comedy, try not to laugh at this. It's from EBZ's channel. 4 letters, by the way.
No, not Daniel Clover. He's not cringe, dude. Is he cringe? What is this? The fuck is this?
So long story short, the main thing you gotta remember after all this is connect with me on Facebook. The name Ebenezer should be easy, kind of like Scrooge. But remember 4 letters, L-E-M-B-E from Lemby. So L-E-M-B-E. And yeah, we're doing the work remix. Here we go.
This is a comedy club?
Yeah.
Dude, is he rapping at a comedy club? No, he's not. He's haha club, bro. He's rapping at a comedy club, dude. What the fuck?
Can I get more volume?
Is that on purpose?
Come on. Can I get more volume? Yeah, I say. That's what you gotta do. Come on, yeah. That's what you gotta do to make it in this industry, man. Come on, yeah. I say, anytime now. It's the ricochet, pulling easy peasy, Henny in the bottle, back is on the mirror, stranded in bravado where the money make you bitter, but you know we don't admit it. Nigga get offended, hate got friends, cause all they talk is business, always in a hurry, walk a mile a minute, can't stop by the cops, and we ain't talking tickets, yeah. I'm tripping, distorted is my vision, bloodshot eyes, hearing voices, you should listen to the voice inside.
Oh, man.
Trying to ask me why I have $1 million by the time I was 33. Yeah, I wanted money, but I wasn't ordinary. And bunch of time clocks, that was scary.
Why is he rapping at a comedy club? You're supposed to rap at a fucking bar or something, dude. Why the fuck did you, come on, you don't, this was before he met me, 2016. Did he really think that a comedy club is where you start your music career? No, that's how you kill it, bro. No one's ever gonna take you serious.
Make money, but you don't gotta be careful. Help when you're local, eating off a dollar menu. Dollar for the red box, nickel back, talking when the shit's slow motion. You just gotta work. Come on, I said, hear my Lamborghini, nigga Lotto. To my big house you seen in the photo. Come on, it could be today or tomorrow. Anytime now. Yeah, come on, anytime now. I just have one song for you guys, man, a little tester. But at the end of the day, remember 4 letters. L-E-M-B-E. Connect with me on Facebook, Ebenezer.
L-E-M-B-E. That's okay.
Come on. Thank you.
What the fuck? Alrighty. Come on, G. Yo, there was this one kid that I thought was funny. Don't remember what his name was. He was like a magician. He's like a comedian. He's like a kid, like a teenager, and he's a magician. Let me see, magician. Oh no, it's something like this. This fucking kid. Dude, this kid is so funny. You guys let me know. This kid is so fucking funny.
Performer is a standout member of the Magic Castle's junior program. This puts him in good company because I was in the junior program.
This kid is so cringe, but he's so funny.
Before I begin the elaborate hazing process, let's meet this year's winner for Best Teenage Magician. He's only 15 years old, but he's already a pro. Here's Kyle Eschen.
Magic has been my hobby for 4 years. Some people have other hobbies, like stamp collecting or friendship. I shall begin by rolling up my sleeves, which is difficult for me to do because I have a negative perception of my body. My first feat of prestidigitation is done with this white silk handkerchief, chosen for its high quality, durability, and the fact that it was 50% off at Target. You may notice I haven't ironed it in days. This is because I'm a rebel at heart. I shall shove the handkerchief into my fist with the numerous fingers that I possess.
Yo, you guys think this is funny?
My awkward phrasing which delights several members of the audience. You may notice as it passes through my hand that the handkerchief is changing. Goes in silk, yet it emerges a rayon blue.
Well, the audience thinks it's funny. Therefore, he wins. And that's all a stand-up comedian ever has to do, is make the audience in the room like it. So I think I'm going to succeed greatly. But then there's people like this who bomb. Which I don't get how you could bomb, dude. Like, bro, it's not that serious. If you, like, just literally just laugh at yourself and you won't bomb.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to your next comic of the night, Fred Needleman. Hey! All
He's like, this dude's way too. He's taking it way too serious. Bro, he runs up and shit, grabs the mic. Bro, don't take it that serious, dude. This is why you bomb.
All right, folks. Who's ready for some comedy? Oh no, but seriously, who's ready for this Y2K bug? I know I'm not. I don't know nothing about my Hewlett-Packard computer, and what's worse, I haven't called an exterminator in years. Years. All right, that's a joke I wrote a while ago. It usually goes better. All right. I mean,
honestly, this could, now that I watch it again, this actually could just be like a character that he's playing. I can't tell.
Small confession to make. This is my first time doing stand-up comedy in over 10 years following a personal tragedy, and I've just been living my life like those years just didn't happen. But now I've accepted the fact that my wife died in a house fire, and I'm ready to get back into the game. So I'm gonna ask one more time, are you ready for some comedy? All right, so my wife and I were watching TV the other night. We were watching TV, and Colin Powell was on the television talking about the Iraq War. And I was thinking to myself, are we really going to trust this guy to make important political decisions? I mean, the man can't even pick a race. Is he black? Is he white? Is he black? Is he white? I don't know. So the other night I was at a house fire, bonfire. I was at a bonfire. I actually forget the punchline to that one. I guess maybe I'm a little rustier than I thought. Hold on. Oh, yes,
Most
right.
cringe comedian.
When you are sick,
Yeah, come on, man. Borat is not cringe, bro. Borat's not cringe, homie.
should I talk about with her?
Talk about the environment you're in.
Borat's like a troll, dude. He's not cringe.
And talk about what she does for a living and about her.
I have now been
George Carlin? Who's that?
1 week without any sexy.
Is he funny? Yeah, either way, somebody in the chat said it perfect. You can't force people to laugh. You have to make them want to laugh, which is easy to do. What makes something funny? Unexpectedness. That's literally why jokes are funny. That's the reason for a punchline in a joke. It's shit's unexpected.
Watch Kill Tony on YouTube. 10 comedians come up for 1 minute. Skip first 10 minutes. Go to settings and the watch video it or 2 times the speed. Also, when you become a reaction streamer, watch videos at or 2 times speed for vibe. Kill Tony, Kill Tony.
What is Kill Tony? Who's that? Let me see. Yeah, okay, I typed it in. Skip. Come on, skip first 10 minutes. Oh, right here.
Lasts about 2 seconds with this one. There you go. We get it. They're blind. Hell yeah. Absolutely. I love this. Heck yeah. This is very exciting. This is the first time I believe we've ever had blind people on the show. Clearly, the band leader tonight is blind, what appears to be Hillary Clinton.
Who said that?
So these like random people that come up?
I am Phyllis Watkins, Jeremiah's sister.
That's right. Phyllis Watkins is here. If Jeremiah is out,
I went blind from masturbating too much.
I love it. And next to you, we have the great Chroma Chris, looking better than ever.
All right, great jokes, dude. Fucking
Interrupted.
taking too long for the shit to start.
60 seconds here tonight goes by the name of Ahmed Mamau. Here we go.
All right, great comedy, dude.
Dating apps or anything like that?
No, yeah, I know a chick slid into my DMs and I slid into her vagina. Yeah,
whoa, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! You made it.
Hey, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You went to grab the mic stand in there. That was beautiful.
Who's blind?
So a chick slid into your DMs. You hook up with mostly white girls in Norway, or?
But mostly there are more white girls than.
Oh, we know there's more white girls in Norway. Yes, absolutely. Wow. You have a special kind of. Are they all blonde? They tend to be blonde there, right?
There's other colors.
There's other colors. I like that.
All right. If that's the competition I have for people who want to be comedians, bro, I'm gonna be a famous comedian in no time. I mean, if that's the competition, bro, I don't know. Realistically, though, if I ever wanted to get into another form of entertainment that wasn't live streaming, I think the best bet and like the most realistic bet that I have is voice acting. I think I could just do some like deep voice character or something. That's probably the only realistic other entertainment path I could realistically go. Because I'm not a great actor, and stand-up comedian is ridiculously hard. But like voice acting or like radio or something, yeah, that's only because I've been blessed with a deep voice. Huh. Oh yeah, I do. If I was ever famous, like as a comedian or something, they would pull up my past and cancel me in no time. Let me see if I can do a voice. Give me a voice, chat. I'll do a voice right now. Let's do a voiceover. Let's see what I can come up with. I don't need no reverb. Come on. In a world where we're watching on Mixer, there isn't much else going on, and nothing else to watch. But here you are, on Mixer. I don't know, that was not great, but I'm also, on CBD and shit and like chilling, so what's up? I can't do fucking characters, dude. I can't, dude. I literally, I can't do a character. I can only do my own thing. Hey guys, it's me, Mickey Mouse. How are ya? Yeah, see, this is pretty stupid and redundant because we all know what Mickey Mouse actually sounds like, and it's not this. Now, maybe I could be a new cartoon character, but to be honest, I don't even think I would fit on Rick and Morty. I don't think I'd fit anywhere. Maybe in a back alley smoking crack. But that's about it. Could use some work. Hey, there I did with the redundant again. I took the face cam off because it would kill the illusion if I had a face cam on. Hey guys. How are you? It's friendly neighborhood crackhead here. Yeah, listen. I need to tell you a story. I used to smoke crack every single day. And lately I've stopped because obviously it's not very good for you and it makes you kind of skitty? Skitty, is that the word? Makes you kind of skitty. And I don't think it's really the best avenue to make yourself feel better. I like to go to McDonald's and get my hard-earned paycheck and not spend it on crack. I don't know, something like that's like a crackhead. Yeah, see, I think I could be a stand-up comedian just fine. Donald Duck, hey, you want some Donald Duck? I'll leave the cam on this time so you see how stupid the illusion looks. Hey, Mickey, how are you? Hey, you want to go get Goofy and Pluto? Let's go to the burger store and Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what Donald Duck sounds like. I don't watch Disney. I'm 25 years old, but I guess I'd be like his grandfather or something. I think he sounds like this, just doesn't breathe when he talks, and that's basically it. I don't know what Donald Duck sounds like, to be honest. Hold on, let me pull up a Donald Duck, because to be honest, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be sounding like. Donald Duck. Talking. Yo, where's this talking at, though? Let me just get the vibe in my throat. Let me suck in his throat. I'm getting ready for work tomorrow. This is really. Hold on. It's really hard voice to do because I don't really know what I'm supposed to sound like. I did have to train my voice in such a way where you can barely hear what I'm saying, but just enough so you understand the words coming out of my mouth. I got work to do tomorrow. We gotta go to sleep and wake up and talk to Mickey. Oh. You really think that's that bad? Come on, bro. It's not that bad. Bro, Donald Duck that's rough, dude. All right? That's a rough one. Donald Trump, listen, I can't impersonate other people, dude. I think my voice is just good for certain things. You're wrong. Like, I can only just, impersonate him, but that's not... I can't do, like, a fucking real, like, accent or impersonation. Or like Quagmire, like I don't even know. I can't. I'm too autistic for that shit. I can't fucking take in people's voices, but I can. I have my own voice, and I can do my own thing. Like if I want to sound like a villain, hold on. Let me sound like a villain real quick. So, Mixer chat, you decided to come one last time to see if you can take me down. Well. That was a funny move, but you're dead. Goodbye. Oh, and by the way, I fucked your wife, and the world's gonna die. Goodbye. I don't know. Kind of like, really, like, cocky sort of attitude. Cocky villain, you know? I don't know. I can't fuck. Listen, bro. I had 3 CBD joints, okay? Hey. It's not that bad. Y'all are crazy if you think so. God, what the fuck is the goblin voice? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, listen, I need to tell you one thing right now. I don't have any jokes for you, but this is really hard. It's fucking, listen, I'm tired. I don't have time for this shit. I don't want to do this, honestly. Hey, fucking, in the chat, dude, how you doing? Yo. Cranberry. Oh, that's some good shit. That's the only voice I can do. It's just goblin shit. Hey, I'm a cast in a movie as a goblin. Hey, how are you, sir? Can you have any money? Listen, you're not going to be able to cross the bridge without money. I'll be the least paid actor on the payroll, for sure. Read a news article like a newscaster. Read a news article like a newscaster. Okay, give me an article. I'll read it as charismatic and amazing as I could. Like, I'll be like on one of their... what's his fucking name? Old man, CNN. Don't know what his fucking name is. I'll be that guy. I'll be like... I'll be a newscaster that is paid millions of dollars a year and one of the top ones in the world. Wolf Blitzer, let's go. I'll be fucking Wolf Blitzer right now. Something recent. Ukraine, Donald Trump. Let's see. This is going to be a pretty funny one. Right from CNN. Perfect. All right. I don't really know the story, so I'm really going to have to improvise on exactly like the word that I'm on, because I don't know where the story's going. I'm only going to read like a paragraph. Coming from Washington and CNN, former National Security Advisor John Bolton has personal knowledge of relevant meetings and conversations that have not yet been discussed in testimonies thus far. As part of the impeachment inquiry into President Donald Trump, but he is still refusing to testify until a federal judge rules in an ongoing legal fight between House committees and the White House, according to his lawyer. Bolton's lawyer, Charles Cooper, wrote a letter to lawmakers on Friday in which he discussed the idea that his client could offer new details related to the impeachment probe, as well as additional context between events and have been described in other witness testimony. Just be sharp on everything. That's what I do. I'm just sharp on all my words. Because that's, that's not bad, right? Yeah, I think news anchors.
Turn YouTube video quality down to 360p and watch Kill Tony at 1.7. 5 or 2 times speed. It is really funny. The vibe of your stream. You are really funny, but you have to stick to it because it is. You can react to videos this way.
Well, I don't want to watch like a fucking hour thing of the Kill Tony, dude, but thank you so much. I'll watch it at some point, though. Thank you. What's another news article? What's like a recent fucking news article that's something that I would understand what's going on? Because I don't know what's going on with Donald Trump in Ukraine, so I don't really know how I'm supposed to act. I'm not just reading. I'm not just reading. I'm putting a persona on, like a fucking newscaster persona, dude. Vape flavor ban. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I gotta be like a serious, like, I'm speaking to the parents right now. Speaking to the parents. Okay, kids don't like me. I'm hated by the hippies. All right. Federal officials announced Friday they discovered an oily derivative of vitamin E in the lungs of patients hospitalized with vaping-related illnesses. A finding the principal deputy director of the Center of Disease Control and Prevention called a breakthrough. The additive, vitamin E acetate, is sometimes used in dilute THC oil, particularly by street dealers. THC is the compound in marijuana that produces a high. Of 29 lung tissue samples from 10 states tested for the additive, all contained vitamin E acetate. These new findings are significant because for the first time, we have detected a potential toxin of concern, vitamin E acetate, in biologic samples from patients with lung injuries associated with the use of e-cigarette or vaping products. Dr. Ann Schuett of the CDC said. There you go. Kids hate me, parents love me. Let's go. Hey, the streaming thing don't work out. You'll see me on CNN reading about vape articles. That's funny. Sound like a crackhead. Hey. No, on a real note, is that actually good? Or are you guys just, do I sound like a crackhead? Or is that bad? Or do I sound like I'm trying too hard? I think that's how news anchors go. I think they're putting on a persona and like speaking in like certain ways, right? I was walking around my room and it sounded like the news. Hey, yeah, hey, if I get some training though, let's go. You'll see me on the next fucking, I don't know. I'll be fucking the voice actor for the Hulk or something, bro. In the next Avengers. Let's go. But yeah, CBD joint. All right, listen, with that said, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm fucking, we're chilling. It was nice, fun, good times. But it is about that time. So let's host somebody. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you. Thank you for not making fun of me when I'm doing voice acting. Let's host somebody. All right, y'all. Let's find somebody. Hold on. Last person we hosted with the music guy, he was good. Mr. Muggles or whatever, he was fucking good, bro. He was funny as fuck. Making his music. I watched that for a while. Okay. I'm trying to look at somebody that like maybe I know, but I don't know anyone here. So I guess I'll just host this one guy. Where'd it go? All right, I'll see y'all later, y'all. Thanks, guys. Peace.